a dream, I was a werewolf. My soul was filled with crystal light.
Hey guys, what's up? It's James, and this week is kind of unofficial and we're making it whatever topic we want because I'm an asshole and didn't like story time, and neither did a couple other people, so now I don't feel that bad. But whatever, so it goes. So this week, I'm really fucking late. I know I'm taking Sarah's day and I'm going on, what's today? Friday. And obviously I'm a loser because at 9:19 p.m. I am sober and making this and in a bathroom. So let's get on with it. I think that what I want to talk about, or at least what I want to hear from the viewers, is your stance and opinions and comments and concerns and whatever else you want to leave. Video response. I don't think anyone has gotten a video response in the collab yet, which I'm kind of disappointed about because I think video responses are pretty cool, but not a lot of people do them. So I think you guys should, start doing that. And then we can see who our viewers are, and we can see each other one-on-one. Connect together, be friends. Let's all be friends in this closet collab. All right, now I'm done doing that because I'm probably not going to get any video responses. But I do want to hear from you in your comments because I have an important issue, and it is LGBT, the acronym that we all fucking live by and hear. Maybe I'm being biased, or maybe I'm not, just because I have been on both sides of the fence, and I just see a real lack in support for the T and LGBT from its own members. No, not all, and this is just not like a general consensus. I'm just saying I've come in contact with a lot of people in the gay community who have major issues with people who are trans. Now, obviously there are so many different viewpoints that you can take in this, because it's oh, should lesbian, gay, bisexual, queer, blah 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 blah, sexualities be grouped together with transgender genders, identities. I don't know. I don't have the fucking right answer. I mean, there's a million opinions. Honestly, I don't think they should be grouped together just because gender and sexuality are completely two different things. Yes, we are both minorities. However, I think that they really are two separate entities. So, end on that. That could be a whole nother video if I just went off on that tangent. But I've noticed that, just in random conversations that I've had with some gay identifying people, for instance, some lesbians give me so much fucking flack for being trans. They say that I'm a traitor to the female sex. I want the male privilege, and that's why I'm transitioning. And they just say that I'm turning their back on them, and what's wrong with being a strong, independent female, butch, so on and so on. You guys get where I'm going with this. So I hope I don't have to tell any of you how wrong that is and how ignorant that is, because they clearly have no knowledge on the subject of trans people, or they're really getting fucked up information from the wrong people. Maybe there's some people who do that, but honestly I really don't know who the fuck would go through all the fucking shit that you have to go through to do that. And I find it with gay men, this doesn't really particularly pertain to me because I haven't experienced it firsthand. However, I've heard some people, some trans males who date men, so they're gay, they have trouble finding gay guys because gay guys give them flack and say, oh, you're not a real man. And it's just, it boggles my mind. It boggles my fucking mind. I don't understand it. And another issue that I have is just the fact that it's we all get discriminated for who the fuck we are and living our life and just being ourselves. So you would think that in our community we would like hug and embrace and like really support each other, even if we don't fully understand it. You think that we would like support each other, but I've really noticed like a divide. And it's not all, because I have like gay friends who don't have a big deal with it, but like I feel like it's just like, come on. I'm holding like higher standards for people in the queer community just because I feel like they know exactly where like trans people are coming from by being hated and discriminated against and just like getting shit for who the fuck they are and living their life. So I really just, if I like, what do you guys think? Like, I'm guessing the majority of our viewers are gay because this isn't like an all trans channel, obviously, and I mean, there might be some straight allies or some straight haters, whatever. For whatever reason you're watching this video, like, I just want to know, like, other people's opinions. Like, is it just me, like, being oversensitive about it and, like, noticing and picking up on just, like, a lot of bad things? Or is it just the area that I'm in? I don't understand. Like, what do you think? Like, I get the whole, like, theory, like, at least this is, like, my theory in my head, like, everybody has to be better than somebody, and they have to call, like, somebody else a freak. So, like, you know, if you're of a certain race, you always have one race that's, like, lower than you. And then, like, you know, if you're a sexuality, like, usually, like, I remember, like, when I identified as a lesbian, it was, like, bisexuals got the worst of it, because it's like, oh, you want your cake and eat it too, and blah, 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 like, all that bullshit. Like, everybody has to have, like, their person that they call a freak that they're above so that they can, like, you know, stay afloat in society and feel good about themselves. But I don't fucking understand it, especially when we're in the same goddamn fucking acronym. Like, LGBT. The T is so fucking silent and invisible. And, like, I'm not saying it has to be together, and maybe it's silent for a reason because trans doesn't belong with LGBT, but for right now, it's together. So I think that we should all fucking support each other. Because I don't, sorry. So, yeah. That's one major issue. This is fucking longer than I wanted it to be, so. But, and then the other issue that I have that I want to hear everyone's opinion on is, like, lesbians, like, if you're a lesbian and you were to date a trans man, so a female, assigned at birth person who then transitions or identifies as male. So you're a lesbian, you date someone who is an FTM. Would you change your sexual orientation to say that you're like queer or whatever other box that you want to fit in? Or would you keep the same like lesbian identified sexual orientation? I don't want the whole like, oh well, I would date one if I really, you know, blah blah blah, like if we hit it off and it would be like my one exception. Like no, I'm like saying like in general, like if you were like starting to be attracted, would you say that you're still a lesbian, or would you say that you identify on some other line? Because if you had to, you do labels. Because I've come across a lot of blogs and YouTube videos about lesbians and they're dating a trans man and they don't change their identity, and it's kind of like, I understand like that's your identity and you love women, however, you're disrespecting the person that you're with who identifies as male because you're still saying that you are a woman who is attracted to other women and your trans partner is not a woman. So I mean, like, unless they're okay with that, that's fine, but I would never fucking be okay with that. So I just want to know, like, what would you do? Or any of the gay guys that are watching this, if you were to date an MTF, would you keep your identity as gay, or would you say that you go on some other line? Like, are you like, this is like about respect. Like, do you respect the person that you're with and changing? Not, you don't have to like change yourself, but it's like you're not fully grasping the idea. I think sometimes, like, I think that that's an issue, and that might just be like me, who thinks it's a problem. However, I think it's a huge issue. So yeah, I want to know about that stuff. I want to know, like, this, I really want to hear everyone's, like, views on these, because I think these are really, like, big topics that have a lot of controversy in them, and I want to hear everyone, like, good and bad, I want to hear it. So video response, comment, rate, whatever, however to get your point across. But I want to know, even if you only watch 2 minutes of this video, you won't know that I'm saying this because you've already clicked off. So fuck yous. But for the people who actually listened this long, like, I really want to know. Like, just let it out there. Also, as you know, the mix up with Story Week in the fucking beginning of this week, um, yeah, we're looking for topics. So also tell us topics that you want to hear. Okay? I want to hear from you people. I want some fucking response. I don't want this channel to be dead. I want to get some feedback. So, Matt with gay parenting, I feel like we started stuff, and this is going to start stuff, and all the rest of the hot topics that people are going to have. So, yeah. Let's fucking hear it. Okay? Peace out. To, like, I don't know, this side of my hair is good, this side of my hair is not.